Hey fire signs, this is Patsy, and I am going to be doing a special reading for you for the month of May 2018. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 3 oracle cards from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild, and I'm going to pick 3 cards. So it's going to be 3 different oracles. So what you need to do is think of a question that you'd like to get some kind of a message about, and then you're going to decide whether you're going to want to do card number 1, number 2, or number 3, and I'll read those oracles to you, and then you'll have your message for the month of May. And then I'll be back in the beginning of May to do your general reads for the month of June, okay? So this is to thank everybody for our reaching 2,000 subscribers this morning, and I just wanted to thank you guys, and I appreciate it so much. And keep watching, keep subscribing, keep sharing and liking, and let me know which of these decks that I've been using over the past few months that you really like, and we'll see whether or not I can do more readings with them. So we're talking about like the Akashic Tarot, or the Tarot of Sexual Magic, the Tarot of the Aries, the Archangel Power Tarot, any of the tarot cards or the oracle cards that I've been using. Just give me a idea of what you're interested in, and then I will be able to try to see if I can work those in more often, okay? So, fire signs. Formulate your question, and we'll see what messages we'll get as I shuffle for 3 cards. So this is for the month of May 2018, and this is for those born under the signs of Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, all fire signs for the month of May 2018. So we're going to get 3 cards. Thank you, Spirit. If you're interested in a personalized reading, please send an email to pbtarot7@gmail.com. That's card number 1. Or if you'd like to ask one question, and I will answer you back in text message style, you can go to the Instant Go app, and that's on Apple products, iPad, and iPhones, and you can ask me a question on InstaGo. Alrighty, we got 3 cards. So card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Decide now which of these cards are going to be your oracle. Just take a deep breath, and let's get started. First card that came for you was number 19. Build a beautiful dream. 19. Build a beautiful dream. All right, let's see what number 19 is about. 1 and 9 is 10, and 10 reduces to 1, so this is about you. Okay, here we go. Dream a beautiful dream. Let's do this. The urge to create is the same within you as it is for the universal creator. It also has the same magical ability to draw harmony into being and to find beautiful order in chaos. This includes bringing harmony and perfect balance of well-being into your body, mind, and emotions. This is also the part of you that wants to dream of beauty and bring it to life in as many ways as possible. In how you eat, dress, look, behave, make love, and create art. I'm so sorry, y'all. Turn it off. Sitting here for half an hour, nobody calls. Oh my son, I'm so sorry. This is also part of you. This is also the part of you that wants to dream of beauty and bring it to life in as many ways as possible. In how you eat, dress, look, behave, make love, create art, relate to your community, write your poetry by moonlight, or bathe by candlelight. If you have come to believe that your love of beauty is superficial rather than a genuine expression of your heart's appreciation of symmetry, harmony, and grace, then you may block your ability to create harmony in your life. If you believe it to be an unworthy goal. You may believe, okay, I'm so sorry. You may believe it to be an unworthy goal. Yet beauty, genuine beauty rather than superficial glamour, flows from within. It is an expression of radiance within the heart and a love of life. It is an expression of radiance within the heart and a love of life. If you have struggled with the obsessive attitude towards beauty that tends to prevail in human culture, then it is time you look to nature instead. Her beauty is boundless, quirky, and endlessly diverse. If you feel blocked, thwarted, or contaminated by others in your quest to bring your beautiful dreams to life, you may feel that your heart is dulled, minimized, or shut down. Small-mindedness can limit beauty to a very physical sense. Small-mindedness can limit beauty to a very narrow physical sense. However, you can shun the social disease of superficial, narrow definitions of beauty, thumb your nose at airbrushed images, and dare to love what is. Honoring nature is one example. Give yourself permission to feel and be beautiful in many ways. You can feel harmony outside of what is supposed to be harmonious. If you are brave and wild enough, you can even find beauty and harmony amongst the chaos of change. Sensing that change is just the creative process kicking into gear. Realizing there is nothing to fear brings even greater harmony, beauty, and surrender, and grace to the experience of life creating itself in more stunning forms through you. You are meant to dream of beauty and to create beauty in its far more holistic and creative definition. Beauty is meant to soothe the soul, inspire thoughts of love, devotion, and appreciation, and to balance the nervous system. These are healing effects. Healing for the creator and for those that receive it. They are worthwhile. They are not meaningless, impractical, flippant, or trivial. A world without the beauty of art and all its various and unique interpretations would be a less colorful, less vibrant, less cheeky, and less healing place to be. Time that you spend dreaming of beauty and allowing it to be born through you in various heart-centered ways is worthwhile. Don't disregard it or discount it. The most beautiful dreams can inspire the practical, hard-working dedication required to bring them to life for the betterment of the world. This oracle also comes with a particular message for you. There is a situation in your life right now where you feel uncertain about your ability to fix or heal. You lack the inspiration to be able to imagine it differently than how it currently seems to be. You may therefore feel inhibited in your ability to bring about constructive change. However, the perfect beauty of the situation is not revealed by what you attempt to do to it or through trying to impose the right dream upon it. It is to be healed and perfected into all that it can be through the revelation of the beauty that already lies within it. This happens when we accept the existence of inner harmony in all of creation, even if it cannot be consciously observed. By expecting there to be beauty within a situation, even if it's hidden, you will be more open to seeing the healing potential, even in your challenges. Don't attempt to force the situation or issue to take the right shape. Instead, ask it to show its beauty to you. This might apply to your body, to your relationship, to your finances, to your work situation, a new creative project, or anything else. From this place of inquiry, you will begin to grasp the creative genius of what is and unveil not only its potential beauty, but how perfect it is for you at this time, just as it is. In opening up to beauty within yourself and your circumstances, you also open up to change. What we accept can change most easily. It is when we resist or deny that change slows down and suffering persists. When we accept what we accept can change most easily. It is when we resist or deny that change slows down and suffering persists. You can overcome resistance and denial by approaching it with a curious mind, an open heart, and the healing process. By the way, this oracle has come to you because you have the power to be a positive influence in whatever situation holds the most meaning for you right now. And you need to know that. Imagine, visualize, or perceive a slowly glowing, radiant, golden light within your head. It expands outwards in all directions without losing its radiance or its power. Everything it touches, it casts into graceful, beautiful harmony, including your mind. Be with this light. Be at peace and let it happen. When you're ready, simply open your eyes and say, "The perfect harmony of beauty awakens within me and all around me. I serve that golden light in unconditional love and creative power." You have finished your healing process. Ashe. So, number 19, dream a beautiful dream. Beautiful. Now, if you selected card number 2, number 9, what do you feel? What do you feel? So this is a message from the ancestors, right? 9 is Aegon. So let's see what that is. I think the earth signs got that too. I don't know. You can check the previous signs. There may be a connection. You're the last one, so I did earth, air, and water. So it's one of those 3 messages. But I'm thinking it's earth. But you can check it. Number 9. What do you feel? There are many opinions around you. Some are helpful, but others are distracting you from the truth. Although it can be helpful to hear the thoughts of others, when it all comes down to it, you will have to come to your own decisions. Do you know how unique you are? How your path is your path to be chosen, lived, and created only by you? Someone else cannot become the source of your decision-making power without negative repercussions for the both of you in the long run. This oracle comes to you because you have become swept up in thinking things through. You have been thinking about which way to go with a matter of importance, and you have got a bit stuck in the logic of the decision-making process. Sometimes we have to accept that any path is a path forward, and if it is not the best path, we can change our approach later on if needed. If we are slightly off base with that decision, life will often shift and move us to guide us back on track. We don't have to be perfect. In fact, there is rarely ever perfect choice to be made. Just some choices that feel more heart-honoring than others. Sometimes we can only really know in hindsight if we made the best choice possible in that moment. At the time of decision-making, we only really have our internal wisdom to rely upon. And that is all that we need. The oracle of what do you feel is telling you there is no need to punish or traumatize yourself with possible choices. Just making a choice will set things in motion. The best way to catalyze the situation you are in and bring about healing, change, stimulate your creative juices, and find a more inspired, energized, enjoyable approach to your life is just to make a choice based on what you feel right now. Not based on anyone else's feelings, just yours. So ask yourself, what do I feel right now? And go from there. If you cannot relate to the need to make a choice between two or more clear alternatives, then the oracle brings you this message. You're at a crossroads in your journey, and the choices you make at this time, even simply choosing to do things a little differently, without much drama associated with that decision, are powerful triggers for some great magic to enter your life. Take a different approach to something. Be open to that which makes you uncomfortable, but could be exciting and interesting. Even small adventures will yield big rewards right now. It matters less that you do the most wonderful thing ever. That's too much pressure. And more that you simply take an action from your heart. Open up to the creative magic of life and don't worry about how it's all going to work out. The bigger creative flow of life is sorting out all the details, and you are not immune to that plan. In fact, you are a natural part of it. So just spend some time in your own feelings and know that all is going to work out perfectly. What do you feel? Ashe. And for those of you who picked card number 3, wow. Number 43, come to life. Come to life, 43. 4 and 3 is 7. So this could be talking about creativity, perfecting something and presenting it to the world. Something creative and artistic. 43, come to life. Come to life. What was I doing before? Okay, here we go. You are the most sacred of all sacred artworks. You are now bringing yourself to life, and this is how it must be. Of course, something essential doesn't mean it will always be easy. You must support yourself and have courage during this process. Your monkey mind is not to run the show. It might have a lot to say, and at times it seems very convincing, but it is not the one in charge. Your mind can inspire you with ideas. However, it is the real you that speaks through your rebellious, sacred heart and is living your life, not the monkey mind. The mind is not much more than a swirling cacophony of habitual reactions. Beneath habitual thoughts, there is a deep, sensual, creative, and energetic awakening happening to you. It is so far beyond what the mind is now capable of controlling. Others might not like it because it shakes things up. Coming to life tends to do that. However, it's happening now, and the only real choice you have, however, it is happening now, and the only real choice you have to make is how to deal with it. However, it is happening right now, and the only real choice you have to make is how to deal with it. So sorry, you guys. Coming to life means feeling. It might bring joy, but it could equally bring sadness, rage, or fear. It could bring all of these and more. Feelings will come and go quite swiftly when allowed to flow. You might need to paint, write, enact a ritual, sing or dance your feelings to keep the energy flow. Don't hold back. Create the space for yourself to do it. In this process, you are uncovering the artistry of the universal creator. You are honoring the sacredness of life by exploring it without restraint, and that includes the flow of your feelings. You don't have to do anything with them other than express. You may want to analyze, or you may not. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you are getting in touch with feeling. Learning how to access your feelings allows you to learn how to access your intuition, creative inspiration, and genuine internal guidance. These aspects flow from the same place and are often couched within your feelings in the form of emotions, as well as physical sensations. This journey underneath the mind and into a sensual, emotional connection with your feelings, emotions, and body is for a sacred purpose. It is a part of your path. You are one of the sacred but powerful minority that have chosen to come into a body and live consciously within it. That may seem like it applies to everybody, but when you experience it for yourself, you realize that this is actually rather rare. There are plenty of bodies without a spirit actually residing within to care for, love, and honor them as a sacred animal. There are plenty of bodies without a spirit really residing within to care for, love, and honor them as a sacred animal. Fortunately, this minority is powerful enough that it can keep human culture in balance, but only just. We need every single one of us that is capable to be aware of the task and move beyond the mind and into the body. This is especially so if you have drawn the oracle of beyond the mind, the heart beats. You may feel drawn to read the guidance of that oracle to support you on this part of your life path. To come into your sensuality, you will need to anchor your experiences. You may be blessed with relationships that are conscious enough to be interested in your journey in a constructive rather than controlling or undermining way. If so, talk, converse, share. If not, then you will need to be more resourceful in how you support yourself through your awakening process, at least until you attract some more conscious connections into your life. It is likely that these connections are already on their way, just because you are working with the energy of this oracle deck. This is especially so if you have also drawn the conscious connections or collaborative dreaming cards, or feel inspired to read one or both of these messages. You can support your own process by scheduling time for yourself and keeping to it like you would the most important date with destiny. You can support your own process by scheduling time for yourself and keeping to it like you would the most important date with destiny. So get to writing in your journal. Do your dances. Paint your pictures. Create your creations. Be kind to your body. Listen to it and let it be alive. Even in times of pain, know that there will also be ecstasy and bliss as the process of healing and awakening continues. The message of this oracle is, be alive. Don't imagine you can go back to sleep. You are too awake for that now. There is no falling back into old ways. If you do so, it will be short-lived and it won't feel the same as it used to anyway. You may grieve this. You will certainly, eventually, celebrate it. You have crossed the threshold from an old way of being in an old life, and try as you might, you cannot return. It is better to let it go. Grieve it if needs be, celebrate it needs be, or do both, and move on into this moment. There is another adventure awaiting you now. You need a deeper connection to your own instincts, body, feelings, and intuitions so that you can receive this new calling. You can trust in it too. Embrace it, and it will embrace you. Wow, how nice is that? Those are really good oracle messages there. So, I hope that they resonated with the questions that you asked. Please share it if you can with the rest of us, or at least confirm that the card that you picked confirmed or aligned itself with the question that you had in mind. And so thank you, fire signs, for all your support. You know I love you guys, and I will be seeing you all for your June readings at the beginning of May. And thank you so much for your loyalty and your support. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification button, so if I ever get up enough time and nerve and energy to do a live reading, you will get that notification right away. All right, so I'll be talking to you guys soon, and I hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about this reading, okay? And I'll be speaking to you all real soon. Have a great weekend, and I love you all. Bye.